Don't be afraid to be seen as a beginner. What do I mean by this? So many people put off making changes in their life or taking the leap of faith or going after what it is that they truly want because they have the fear around being a beginner, to be seen as being someone who doesn't know what they're doing, for instance. So why do I want to come on? As you can see, I've got a fresh haircut. It's blowing everywhere, but I've got a fresh haircut and I cut this myself. You may be able to tell. It might look okay, it might not. I thought it looked okay. And I've been cutting my hair myself now for a year and a half since I've been travelling through Latin America. And you know, look, when I first started to cut my own hair back in Mexico last year, I can honestly say it was absolutely awful. Like, I'd miss bits of it. It looked fucking horrendous, in all honesty. But, you know, with time, putting into practice and with repetition, I managed to actually cut it so it looks alright. It's like the same as in the shop. So, obviously I've saved myself some money and I've learned how to cut my own hair. But, like I say, the first time that I'd done it, it was absolutely horrendous. But with practice, with repetition, I've got to a stage now where I'm happy with it and nobody else ever says anything. They think that it's done in the shop. So what can you learn from this? Just know that when you want to set out on a new path or something that you're unsure about or you've never done before, just know that when you first start out on this new thing, whatever it is that you're going to do, you're going to be real shit at it. You're going to be horrendous. You're going to be awful. But as long as you don't give up, you can learn, you can progress, and you can become better in the future to eventually master these new things. Like, in life, practice does not make perfect, but practice makes progress and eventually makes permanent. Because it's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but it's what we do consistently. So when you're starting something new, you're going to be unsure, you're going to be confused, you're going to be stressed out, you're going to be thinking or feeling like an imposter. But just know that unsure action is better than perfect procrastination. So many people just think about, say, doing something new or trying something new, and they never actually try it. Like, they're living their life with the traditional ready, aim, fire, and they get caught on the aim part. They're just constantly pointing the gun of where do I shoot this thing? Where do I aim? Where do I shoot this target? They're constantly just aiming, and they never take action. But you need to flip it for ready, fire, aim. Get ready, prepare, pull that trigger, and then once you pull the trigger, you navigate as you're moving along, because you know an object in motion usually stays in motion. So for anyone listening now, if you want to make big changes in your life, whether it's you want a career change, whether you want to, say, start your own business, for instance, whatever it is you want to do, just take the first action, take the first step. Because once you take that first step, you're going to get a result, and with the result you're going to learn from it, and that's going to give you more courage and confidence to then take more steps in the future. So don't be afraid to take the first step, and realise that fucking up is the first step to finding out. Like, you need to mess things up to learn, to then grow. Because if you're not ready to fail, then you're not ready to learn, and if you're not ready to learn, you're definitely not ready to grow. So don't be afraid of taking that first step. Don't be afraid of looking like a beginner at something new, and never let your ego stop you from starting. Whatever it is that you want to do, prepare for it, do enough research that you need to do, and then just take that first step. Don't think about it too much, because so many people think about their best life and they never actually take the action required in order to achieve their best life. So there's three types of what I call ATs. There's action thinkers, action talkers, and action takers. And the only person that's ever going to achieve their dreams are the ones who take action, because action destroys procrastination. So take the first step today, go for it, learn, and move forward with your life. So I hope someone can take something from this today.